Larissa. I'm 19, I live in St. Albert, Alberta, and I would like to be the spokesperson for the Young Free Alberta campaign. Expression is definitely not a new concept for me. I'm a visual artist, so come on, Alberta.
Are you tired of spending hundreds of dollars on bank fees? How about seeing your money wasted away on debit transactions? Do you want free banking that doesn't cost you? And I'm sick and tired of it. And it's nice to see a company is finally taking some action and helping out the 25 and younger crowd. So hey, do yourself a favor.
Okay. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. A little bit of audio problems with the last clip. That's Paula. Thanks very much for coming in.
No problem.
I enjoyed your video. You're throwing up hats. You're having all kinds of fun, going from a cowboy hat to a tiara and the works. Thanks very much for that. Larissa, congratulations on being one of the final three.
Thank you.
And Paula, and we've got
Thank you.
Shane as well. Were you guys surprised when you were picked as part of the final three?
I was. It was really thrilling to receive the phone call that I was one of the 3 finalists, and I'm sure...
I was definitely surprised. I was actually in Vancouver at the Saskatchewan-Vancouver football game at the time, and Jeff Mulligan phoned me and said, "You're one of the finalists," and I was like, "Yay! Go Saskatchewan! Yay, Young and Free!"
Excellent. How about yourself, Shane?
Well, I was just driving through downtown traffic, and it was just like, I won? It was pretty sweet.
Right, and then you found out you didn't win yet.
Well, not completely. Got shortlisted.
Okay,
you know.
Which is still good. Why is this important for you?
Well, for me, I was inspired to make the video just simply because it actually resonated with me. It was, you know, to me, it was nice to see a company that had the consciousness and the awareness of offering something like this to the youth. To me, it's not something that a lot of companies, especially, are aware of. And it was just so refreshing, and it was like a fresh breath of air.
Right. How about you, Paula?
I was really excited to become one of the 3 finalists, and I'm actually really excited to start working with Commonwealth Credit Union because they're a very well-respected institution.
Okay, and Larissa, you're the youngest one out of the group.
I am. I'm the baby.
Yeah, why did you decide that this is something that you want to do?
Well, just generally, I find my age group, the young adults, to be extremely passionate, energetic people with lots of fresh ideas. And to be able to initiate a discussion between members of that age group is a challenge that I think would be really rewarding.
Okay. Now, what the bank seems to be doing seems to be a little bit avant-garde as far as financial institutions might be concerned. I'm looking at the 3 of you and reading up on you. You're all very creative people. Now, I'm not saying banks are not creative, but normally they're known as being conservative. So why is this a good fit for you? May as well start this way and go that way.
It's a good fit. I mean, if you look at the account, it's young and free. So obviously you want the account to reflect its demographic and to reflect its spirit. So it just seems like the perfect match.
Right, Paula?
I think Commonwealth is a different kind of bank. I mean, by them starting this initiative with Young and Free, you can already tell that they're not your typical starch, blank-faced banker. So I think that getting involved with them will allow me to bring out my creative side.
Right.
But it's still a little bit like a bank, so you have to be responsible.
Right, well, because you've got to respect that, right? I mean, that's how banks make their living. How about you, Shane?
Well, I think that what the Commonwealth Credit Union is doing can be a model for other banks that are out there, and it can help, we can use our creativity to shine light on what they're doing, and then hopefully it will grow, and it won't just be the Commonwealth Credit Union that's doing these things for the youth community, but also other banks and different places.
Right. What are you guys doing right now to try and get people out to vote for you? Because looking at your blogs, and I got to tell you, Shane, even though you heard the angels sing and you won there for a sec, there's not a lot of response on your site yet as far as the blogging goes, whereas the 2 ladies are up in like 3 dozen or so. You're at about 5 or 6. So what are you trying to do for this last weekend to get the push on?
Well, I've basically, from my perspective, I've pulled some strings and calling all of my friends that have nice-sized mailing lists and working with them to help the Commonwealth Credit Union and myself generate votes by sending massive amounts of traffic.
Right.
So in the next probably 3 days, I'm not going to say any numbers, but needless to say, hopefully there'll be lots of information coming in.
And how about you, Paula?
I'm doing everything under the sun I can think of. I've got a Facebook group going that's called Paula for Young and Free.
Right.
I have all the blogs on the Young and Free website. I'm also sending a lot of emails and phoning friends. And actually this evening, I'm recording a radio interview for 104.7 Free FM in Grand Prairie, and that's going to be airing tomorrow.
All right. That's cool. And Larissa, you're just sitting back because you know you got this handled, right? You're just enjoying the weekend. Is that what's happening?
Pretty much. I actually...
Pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
No, I came up with a little bit of a grassroots approach to my marketing campaign, so to speak. I've actually been using a very sophisticated technology known as the Post-it note.
Really?
Saying, yeah, vote Larissa, the website.
Just putting it all over the place?
Just putting it all over the place,
right.
yeah, so...
Right. Do you guys feel like there's pressure on you to get out there and try and get your friends and family to email in?
I'd say so, but on the other hand, all three of us have taken such different approaches to the same call.
Right.
So it's not so much a matter of who can get more votes, but what kind of style people are more interested in following.
Definitely. Right. You met each other for the first time this morning. What do you think of your competition?
I respect them, I admire them, they're cool.
Okay. Yeah, I think these guys are great. I mean, just watching their videos, you can see that we have a lot in common. We're all pretty goofy, kind of laid-back people.
And the videos are all very different too, which is kind of neat, so if people want to check that out. You're going to get a car and a computer and here's employment, which is nice too, eh? Especially, I mean, you're a visual artist, you're a musician, and you know, I mean, it's going to be.
We can't find jobs.
It's going to be handy for you. So, but I wish you the best of luck with everything, and thanks very much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
We've got the information to put up on the screen right now. If you'd like to vote for one of the three candidates, head to this website. It's youngfreealberta.com. Check out their YouTube segments. They're all quite interesting, and we're going to go out on Paula's right now since we sort of messed that up a bit before we started. So thanks again for dropping by.
Thanks.
Here you go.
I'm Paula Mickelson, I'm 22 and I'm from Lloydminster. I'm a huge sports fan. I love music, dance, fashion. I'm a bit of a health nut and I love to travel. But well, it's kind of hard to describe who I am in 60 seconds. I guess one way to put it is I'm a university-educated, oil field working cowgirl who has strong opinions but believes in compromise. And